Hey guys, it's 15 here with another video this time, and yeah, I'm doing this early in the morning again. I'm looking to wake up my mom, but I don't know. Maybe she already left already, I don't know. But we're here with another Kamen review, and a very special one, part of the 10,000 subscriber celebration thing that I'm doing. And we're doing my first CSM review, the complete selection modification, the first, and it is the complete selection modification Sengoku driver. So, yeah, starting out with the box, honestly, if you can realize this thing's way too big to fit in my display, my review station, and I meant to do, like, way back my old one, but sadly I wasn't able to, so, again, pretty much, again, what we did is, so we're just doing this in front of the camera with me on the camera, but yeah. But here's the box itself, and it just looks beautiful. Again, we have the orange arms just right there. And sorry if I move this around, but I have to at least keep me in frame and stuff like that. But yeah, orange arms just right there with Gaim. Complete selection modifications and logo driver. You also got some spark, some spark wires, fruit juices. I can just get it right in the. Yeah, you guys can see it right there. Just sorry if I can't get it on. But yeah, we got that. Signs just say complete selection modification. Sengoku driver, same thing for this side. Alright, and then on top here, on the bottom we just have some just obligatory stuff. Nothing really too exciting. And then we got on top, which is the Gaim logo symbol, actually, and then some spot varnish, juices, both sides here. And then finally the back, which is just so cool. Which is just basically poster and wallpaper and laptop wallpaper worthy. And it is just Kajidoki arms and Kiwali arms again, it's looking very cool. Just again, and then has complete selection modification, Sengoku driver over there. Have some spot varnish juices down there, and then we got some spot varnish juices down there. Yeah, just to get everything really good in there. And yeah, so that's done with the box. Now let's go on with the thing itself, the review itself. But first, let's go to a little kind of story time. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of background on some of the things mostly revolving around this review. I really wanted to do this because my first Kamen toy review was the DX Sengoku driver. It was back when I got this back in 2014, and yeah, and I want to do like a whole better video with this thing because there were so many things that did in that video. One big reason I took a little bit longer with the video itself. It's just I spent a lot longer on that video. It just seemed very long to me, repeating stuff, and I was going over the finishers and stuff like that. And yeah, in some cases, I really don't know why I did that. It's just something I really never understand when I did it, but again, and it's just something I really didn't understand. And also have music, and then I just didn't really keep in frame sometimes with some of the stuff. Now, my first idea was just to do a redo of this thing, but kind of went a little bit awry because of this. Yeah, I made the mistake of leaving it in the driver for so long, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have just gotten like a candy toy or gas one. Comes to the point of this review. So there is actually a bunch of stuff here. We got the belts, the Sengoku driver itself. We got we got 3 lock scenes: the orange lock scene, the Kashidoki lock scene, and the Kiwami lock scene. Some, in this case, just to do it, and we also get the Soyo joints for Kiwami arms, for just the Kiwami lock scene itself, and then we get a Genesis core, which again does come into play with some stuff, but again, and we also got 2 lock seat holders, and then we got 2 belts. Just going over the belts first, and we also get a belt stopper. But here's the belts again, just like the DX, just for some cases. But yeah, we got them. But this time again, just more plastic and high quality in some cases. It still has the same molding as the DX, just also this more of a vinyl type thing than just this kind of fabric belt piece, which basically is that you can just adjust. I will say, well, I will actually get into that in a little bit, but here's the belt stopper. It's not hollow or anything, and again, it just activates with belt cross, make it be complete. And again, just like, since this is a belt, this does lock in. I will say, it's just putting on the belt, the belt dies, then that'll be a different story, but I'm just going to leave it off for the review, just just to keep it in frame and everything. And then the other thing we get is the silver belt, which is basically for the kind of Kurokage Trooper factory thing. Factory, you get handed out just straight from the factory type thing. And this is what I'm trying to get at with the thing is that I can, even despite this being CSM, I still can't get it. I'm still a bit of a chunky. I'm still a bit of a chubby and a little bit, and maybe a little bit overweight. I'm still working on losing some weight. But yeah, I will say that even despite that, again, the silver, again, it's still, I will say both of them are kind of warpage a little bit to just get some like dents just going up. But yeah, pretty much what it is. I do got a little bit of a scratch, but nothing too hasty. But yeah, but you get the 2 lock seat holders and the replicate Kiwami arms. But again, like I said, again, it's almost like with the DX one, which again maybe is a little bit different, like this back piece here. And again, it's just fabric and Velcro, so you just put on the belt, and like I said, again, it has 2 of them. But I'm just going to show it with orange lock seat and Kashidoki, at least the ones that can go on it. But yeah, it can go on, even the DX ones can go on, just to show, again, orange. If I had pine and each go up a different story, but yeah, I don't know, just kind of what you get. That's for the most parts, but yeah. And yeah, and besides that, you also get the belt stopper, and then you also get the Genesis core, which again is a little different, and it's because this is just fully, this part's actually die cast, which I'll be going over with this layer. But yeah, it still has the opening for the Genesis driver, which again kind of teases that we're gonna get CSM Genesis driver. I think they're obviously gonna do it, so because again, all the different ones and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much what it is, like I said. And yeah, again, nothing too much for that. We also got the Soyo joint for Kiwami. Again, it has like just the arrow for just where you turn it, and then also has the arrow here just where you insert the thing. And yeah, again, it has some like just, I don't know, kind of, I can't even say, like maybe like just another vinyl type thing, just some texture in here. But yeah, pretty much it for that. Now let's go over the belt. So getting everything out of the way, we're going to go over the belt. Oh, like I said. And like, besides that, I'm also just putting tabs in real quick, at least for now. But yeah, going over the belt real quick, and yeah, it's a complete upgrade from the original one. I always liked the Sengoku driver, just being more sleek, just sleek design, opposed from the mechanical, the Z1 driver, the and Ghost driver, and more kind of robust design with the driver, and then also just the more bulky design with the gamer driver. But yeah, this is more of a sleek design. Now again, as far as the looks of it, there's a few things different from this, which I'll just bring in the original DX1 from 2013 or 2014 comparison. And yeah, here it is. Like I said, you can kind of see that this one's actually a little bit taller in some cases. I think it really is a little bit taller. But this has more of a clear bluish blackish plastic, and you can kind of see this. This one was just soft rubber, and then this can also just open, and this is also just plastic. And then a bunch of these buttons over here were just nothing, but all these buttons here, and then the back had the design, and then has some just tramp stamp thing, or just the writing, just the kind of just product thing, Gab, or whatever it is. But going over the stuff different from this one, this is just a full matte black, no see-through or anything like that. I haven't seen it, but yeah. This is also, again, slightly bigger, not completely bigger, but again, still a sleek design. This over here doesn't open, and this is also die-cast, and then also this blade here is also just one full piece, and also die-cast. Again, this one was a little bit separated from this little soft plastic rubber sword. Again, this isn't sharp or anything, but it is hard. And again, I don't really figure out how to get it off. We got speaker here, same as the original, up here. Again, all the buttons around are kind of useful for stuff. Off. And then on the back, it's just completely smooth, no writing, again, completely show accurate. And again, it is kind of slightly bigger, so again, and like I said, with the being slightly bigger, if we try to put the faceplate on here, again, it's slightly bigger. It doesn't fully fit in. The same thing goes for the Genesis core. Again, same thing. And then if we try to put any the old ones, it doesn't really fit. Yeah, this is why it's slightly bigger, like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's go on with the first lock seat up. So again, obviously going over the first thing is the good old orange lock seat. And yeah, we got, again, before I go into comparisons, we just got the orange, the padlock with all the kind of divots or bullet points or something on the lines, just kind of they just have a steel type thing. LS01 on, we have just the padlock thing, the kind of just black over here, which is very painted pretty well. Got some silver down here, and like I said, and then we just got black in this opening piece. And you can just do that. That again, I can't really go over too much with this because I kind of already went over this already. So now going into the comparisons with the original DX1. The broken one, actually, and just to clarify, you can honestly see some differences, if we can just, is for one thing. Again, here's the original one, here's the new one, just to turn down the brightness again. Yeah, we really need to have the brightness up. But, yeah, here's the one, the DX1, this is the CSM. And the CSM one is a lighter shade of orange, or something on the lines of just a shade of orange, and this one's kind of a bright, bombastic one. Or just some kind of just metallic orange. Now this one's obviously just taken somewhere in terror because I actually carry this around with me, but again, honestly, nowadays I don't really carry anything for like, mostly just so I don't lose it. Like my driver oxy, like I said. But yeah, so yeah, just got a lighter shade of orange for the CSM version, maybe even a lighter shade of green, or just a different shade of gray in general. Biggest thing is there's no off switch, so again, that's kind of the reason why I have tabs, because that's the one thing I didn't like about this new one on Bell, because again, it's just, there's no way to just fiddle around with this, because that's the reason why I like the Loxy, so I can just easily turn them off and on. So, honestly, again, going over the rest, again, silver maybe a little bit different shades, or different type of silvers for the most part. This is the silver here is pretty much the same on both of them. The biggest thing is this is more opaque, and this is more painted. Well, this is translucent over here and stuff. Like I said. And then we go to the back. Besides this, obviously this tab, which you know. Besides me knocking over that, let's just put it back. We get that. So again, like I said, get the speaker, but no like right on the back, and this is just like one full piece for the battery compartment. If you guys can also tell, this is all filled up, so it's not hollow. Well, the DX one is a little bit hollow, and the same thing goes for the latch or button, just activation switch, whatever you want to call it. And this is also filled in bits, so there's no gray peeking. So yeah, again, and going over like sounds and stuff, but also just going in there again. This whole thing is opaque, or just non-translucent. This one is a little bit more of a vinyl finish again. And then we just look in here again, more translucent, and this is a little bit more. I don't know. I can't even say just a quality of sticker that just goes on there. But again, maybe just wear. But again, but now let's go over the sounds. There's that. But yeah, being opaque, it just goes on the side like on the show, and then if we can do the DX one, the broken one, yeah, you get a lot of bleeding through, and then like I said, so like I said, we got that done, and that's enough of the comparisons. CSM just kind of just knocks it out of the park for me, even if it wasn't mine wasn't broken. But yeah, now let's go on with the sounds. It does with the Sengoku. I'm only doing this part because I completely forgot to turn on the Sengoku driver. So again, I'm gonna turn on just normal. Sengoku driver. I get the announcement like most of the belts and this again. So while I'm in this, I completely forgot. So yeah, we get the voice. And then we get also this background music. I completely forgot about this. So we get Just With More, which I think that's the TV version. We get that one, which I have no clue what that is called, at least as far as that goes. Again, I'm pretty sure it isn't even if I figure out. And just in this music at least. Shideo Gaim, Kyono Loxy, and then we got exciting attitude, and then just arms, talking hand, and we got rise off your flag. We got that. And we got the short version where we have exclamation. And then we got the full version. And then we just got the full version of Just Live More. Again, I'm not going to go too much into that because, again, like I said, that was pretty much it. And then this one's the voice lines, which I'll actually go into a little bit later, but I think I'm done with that for at least for a bit. So, again, I'm sorry if I kind of went on off topic, but now let's go over the let's just go over the finishers. So we got Orange Scotch, Orange Ole, so we got that, and that's pretty much it for the things. I thought I got that got like another setting, but again, I'll try to get that in a little bit later. And then if you close it up again, you get the detransformation. So going on with the next one, we got the Hellhead version. Yeah, so we get a different type of thing where it just materializes in Hellhead. So we got the. So yeah, it's just the same, and there's nothing too much to this. So again, there's also the Invest Battle mode, but also a few different like just Gym 11 stuff. So I'm actually gonna cut off of it so we can get the E win. So there's you win. A few times I had to do that, and like I said. Okay, so after doing it again, I got a little confused how this works. Basically, if you press the thing down and it says henshin, the dialogue button, and it says henshin and everything, yeah, get that some added stuff for the finishers. So there we go with the orange Nazi right now, and now let's go on with the other two Loxies, Kachidogi and Kiwami. So just the hell there's transmission again. It doesn't change the transformation that much. But again, like I said, and then we get the third one. And this one is actually using is actually giving us like the way it transformed in the its debut episode. Again, where it just kind of went on Gaim, and then the arm fell down, and then we get the announcements. But again, so we do get that, and then we. Now the last one's actually the Mega Hex version, which I'm actually going to do later when we got the Kiwami arms. And now to cut off for a bit, because I'm actually trying to figure out if this has the exact same thing, because it does say the henshin part, so I'm gonna cut off for a bit. Okay, so we're back, and I finally got it. So I don't know why the hell it's so hard. Why it's so hard to do this. Do this again. And like I said. Just one of those things that's hard. But first I do Kiwami Scotch. And that was it. And sparking. And there we go. And yeah. That's pretty much done with that. Now let's go on the Kiwami. So now going over the Kiwami lock scene. Like I said. And pretty much same as almost I'm saying same as just design. We do got LS Infinity, we have the gold around here, we have different fruits, orange in the middle, Budo, banana, pine, melon, watermelon, and Ichigo or strawberry. Again, this sign's opaque, and then this is still actually clear. I guess it is still accurate. The orange button on the back, again, nothing, no Bandai Garbage, anything like that. And then the translucent here, again, like I said. And then just the thing for the key. Again, it pops out when you press the button, and then you get the lock part, which can just go up and down, slide up and down. So, like I said, that's pretty much it for the most part. Like I said, and the only thing left is turn the sound. And then the activation. So yeah, you can see here engine on the inside, again, like I said. And so again, that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna cut off a bit again, so we can get the Kachidoki lock scene. Alright, got it, like transforming the Kachidoki arms. Now we put this on the Soyo joint, and this does unlock some. So yeah. So yeah, it does unlock some culture phrases, mostly as him as the man at the beginning. I will say it now, but now let's go on with the henshin. So there we got Kiwami arms, and we got all just the thing. We got Kachidoki arms, we got Kiwami arms over here, we got all the fruits. Orange, pine, Ichigo, I'm pretty sure it's Ichigo, Suika. And yeah, I'm not really sure what the rest of them. I guess there's just the energy walk scenes that he has. Maybe just melon energy, lemon, cherry, and peach. And then this side has orange. Banana, Budo, I think that's mango, kiwi, maybe, or maybe melon, but again, then we just got, Kurumi and Matsubokuri, and then I think one of them is Durian. I can't exactly remember, it's been a while since I've watched reviews on it, but sorry if I kind of butcher it. But going on with the sound, the attacks. And then the spark. So that's enough for the attacks. Now we got the weapon summoning. So we got Dai Moro, and then also another added thing. So another thing they added to this is that with the DX1 you can just like skip ahead. Well, this one actually lists it down. Even though there may be some things with it, and again, and stuff, and you can just summon it at will. Oh, like I said, so I just list all the ones down, and don't add like the sound effect to it either. So moving on. So yeah, I did actually overshine a little bit, but another thing you realize that they also have the V7 weapons, and so it's not limited from the show. So yeah, there's all the weapons, and then also if you press the button, you can just kind of skip around. On a bit, and then just go. So there's most of that, and just the functions of it. So again, it still works with this. So yeah, we get the just add sounds there. And just to show you again, that was the Helen version. So that was everything. As far as like just different changes, I don't think it really changes. Yeah, it's just didn't like have any cracks opening or anything like that. But yeah. And yeah, we're gonna cut off our bit again. Okay, so I already switched to the Mega Hex version. It just cancels out. I will say it now. Then we got this mode. So we got that, and that's actually from the first. They also this is the version from the first episode again. And then finally, yeah, it's just canceled out. And then we finally got the last one, which is the Mega Hex Battle, which again is from the Driving Gaim movie. So yeah, there's that. Like I said. So yeah, there's nothing really too different from here. I really don't think there is. It really is just that little added on part at the beginning, and that's it. So that is pretty much it. Now let's move on to the Genesis core stuff, but we're actually going to use this in the Sengoku. So now here it is just back in normal form, and I just got it on the one with the one dot, the normal version, with the transformation, the standby music and everything. But let's just use it with the driver itself. And we just hold this down. And close it up. Yeah, in some cases, it just looks weird. So we get that. We get the scotch. So there we go with that. And yeah, since we got that done, now let's move on with the Genesis. And again, you just slip this on. It has confirmation noise and everything. And like I said, we're just gonna go switching this to the gym belt mode. And like I said, and just to make sure this is the actual. So yeah. So we got that. And again, let's just bring in Kachidoki. So that was Gaim Yomi, basically the dark during the little summer movie. And yeah, this is a little bit like overweight. It didn't kind of worry that scratch out the paint, but yeah. Again, it was just the kind of things that they would just. Again, without the voice line. Yeah. The voice line does activate the only one, which again you heard after that, so I'm not going to be doing too many voice lines. But yeah, sorry for that, sound a little mix up. And they actually have some there is the Kiwami. So when you switch to the air mode, it basically switches over to Saber, the villain for the Kamen Duke Visa. And this, however, I'll just go ahead and use Budo. I just didn't realize that thing was still on. And yeah, the EX1's can still work in this, so I'm gonna actually use these two again. So yeah, there's the actual thing with Saber is actually it can actually do like the standby music for him and stuff when you just switch it over to the other one. Sometimes it doesn't switch over to Saber, sometimes it just stays on Gaim, but nope, it stays on Saber when you switch over the other one. So that's the last thing I want to show you, and also just use and just also use orange, but you kind of already get it since I did. If you guys do remember from that one. But that's enough with that. Now let's go on with the music. Actually, one more thing I want to show you guys is the instruction booklet, and which actually looks like the manual from the show itself, because it has just Project Arc, and then it has just the Yakuza Soul Corporation sound simple logo on the back, and yeah, it just shows you all the stuff. But here is just all the voice lines, and if we just pan back a bit, you just got all the voice lines, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. Again, if I would do this, it would just take up a lot more time than I wanted to. Because Gaim has 143, Baron has like 110, we got Ryugen 79, Zangetsu 108. Yeah, there's so much more. There's Guidon, the Gaim version, and then there's Bravo, which has like A5, and then there's the Gaim version of Bravo, there's Kurakage, there's Knuckle, and then we got the Duke face planes, then we got Saber, and yeah, really just not too much, and then we just Genesis Core for, and we have some Yomi sound effects, and then some from the Woman of the Beginning, and then also I'm just also as the Man of the Beginning. Overall, I think this set is just beautiful on its own, and yeah, we just go on with some of the stuff. like I said, and the CSF. I really do love the CSF Sengoku driver. The Sengoku driver actually just holds a special place in my heart because again, it was my first. It was my first Kamen toy and my first belt in general. Well, it was just my first belt and then my first Kamen toy in general that I ever gotten. But yeah, it's just and honestly again, it was just sad that I kind of messed up my original orange lock seat again. I was thinking about getting the 20th version, the re-release version, but again, in some cases, I just really didn't feel like getting that, and then I just saw this, and I just automatically get it because I love Gaim. Gaim's my favorite season. But yeah, but does this actually make it worth it? This actually is kind of worth it. We got all the three. His base form, Loxy for his base form, and then his final form, or his super form. So it kind of makes it worth it. Again, it also has so much to unpack from this. We have background music, we have voice lines, we have stuff, other things added to it, like Saber, or like we have for stuff for Saber. We have like his like standby music and the ha and everything, or yeah, or something on the lines of that. But yeah, just updated stuff for that him, and a bunch of other stuff here and there for anything like that. Yeah, I do pretty much think it's worth it. The only thing breaking it is the price, because the price is really just $324 for the most part. And then there's like just down payment, and then there's like a little bit of tax, but I don't even think it's that much. I think it was still like $324. On the whole, like total, it was $360 by how I don't remember that much, but it finally went through as far as that goes. But yeah, pretty much. Well, it's just that price. Again, I can only really recommend it if I really recommend it for diehard Gaim fans, or you just don't have the Sengoku driver. But I'm only really saying go for it if you have the money. But if you do, I do say go for it. It's just a very cool, beautiful belt. It just has die cast, has just extra sounds with the lock scenes, has extra sounds with driver, and everything else. But anything goes with this thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I really wanted to just get this video out, like I said. And remember to like, comment down below what you guys think of this thing. Do you think it's worth it? Do you don't? Do you think it just keeps your money, or do you think it's just worth? Again, do you have it? Do you have some issues with it? Do you have some problems with it? And anything down below is just any criticism. So criticism is okay. Just give me a reason. Give me just a reason why. That's all I say. Remember, subscribe, tap the bell. More videos coming. And the size 15. The Golden Wire. Wire kicking. Out of here.